Hi guys, today we're going to start a new theorem. It's the Midsegment Theorem. What is a midsegment? That's what we're going to start with. A midsegment of a triangle is a segment that connects the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. So if I have triangle ABC, then I have two midpoints actually. Midpoint of AB and midpoint of AC. If I connect these two midpoints, that's what we call midsegment. So you see this one here, XY, that's the mid-segment. Theorem, the mid-segment theorem states that the mid-segment of a triangle is parallel to the third side and equals 1/2 of that third side. So actually, these are going to be parallel. So XY parallel to CB. Also, the length of XY is going to be half the length of CB. So, if XY, if segment XY is the mid-segment of triangle ABC, then segment XY parallel to segment CB. So when I connect the midpoints of two sides of a triangle, that mid-segment is going to be parallel to the third side. It cannot be parallel to AC or AB because it's already crossing AB and AC, so it cannot be parallel. The only thing it could happen, it's parallel to the BC. And also, the length of XY is going to be equals half the length of CB. Notice that when I don't put segment on the top of XY, that means I'm talking about the length of segment XY. That's the theorem. It's very easy. So let's look at example 1. In this example, we have triangle ABC. N is midpoint of BC. L is midpoint of AB. M is midpoint of AC. So if I connect these two midpoints, that's going to be the midsegment. It's going to be parallel and half to what? It's going to be parallel to the third side. It's going to be parallel to AC, and its length is half the length of AC. Now N is a midpoint of BC. M is another midpoint of BC. So when I connect N, M, that's going to be another midsegment. So that midsegment, the one in green, is going to be parallel to what? To the third side of the triangle. So I'm connecting these two sides. The relation is going to be between the midsegment and the third side. So now MN is going to be parallel to AB, and the length of MN is going to be half the length of AB. I have also L and M, same thing, midpoint, connect them. It's going to be mid-segment, is going to be parallel and half of BC. So in this example, LM segment, LM, we want to know this is going to be parallel to what? This is going to be parallel to the third side, BC. So I just write over here BC. I want to know also AB, segment AB, this segment is parallel to what? Actually, this segment looks like it's parallel to this. Let's check if that's right or wrong. N midpoint, M midpoint. So when I connect two midpoints, that's midsegment. It's going to be parallel to the third side. So the third side, AB, is parallel to MN. So we write over here segment MN. If AC equals 20, if this is given 20, if the whole thing is 20, what is the length of LN? Oh, LN connects two midpoints, so it's midsegment, so it's going to be parallel and half of the third side. But the third side is 20, so this one half of 20, which is 10. That's what was required. If MN is 7, that's the given. MN is 7. Remember, this is a midsegment parallel to AB and half of it. So if this half is 7, then how long is the whole side? Double the 7. So 2 times 7, which is 14. If NC equals 9, if NC equals 9, NC, that's half of BC, equals 9. We want to find out how long AB is going to be. Sorry. If NC equals 9, that's NC equals 9, then LM is how long? If NC is 9, then the whole thing is 18. And LM is connecting two midpoints. So actually LM is going to be half of the BC, which is 9. If LM, now we're going to do some algebra. If LM is 3x plus 7, what do I know about LM? It's mid-segment, right? So now it's going to be parallel and half of BC. And this time, forget about the 9. This 9 was only for the previous problem. But right now, we don't know how long is that. LM is 3x plus 7. BC is 7x plus 6. One of them, LM, that's mid-segment. This should be half of the third side. So now we can write an equation. But instead of using half and then your equation has a fraction, we can reword this statement. Instead of saying LM half BC, I can reverse it and say BC equals double LM. So that's what I'm going to write down. BC equals twice LM. And instead of BC, I'm going to use the 7x plus 6 going here instead of BC. 2 times parentheses. What's LM? LM is 3x plus 7. So now I need to distribute that 2 to the parentheses. So bring down the 7x plus 6, then 2 times 3, that's 6x. 2 times 7 is 14. Now I have x on both sides of the equation. So subtract 6x, subtract 6x. 7x minus 6x, that's 1x. 6x minus 6x cancelled. Bring down the 14. Now I want to get rid of that plus 6, so I subtract 6, I subtract 6. This is cancelled. Bring down the x, bring down the equal. 14 minus 6 is 8. So now I know x is 8. Once I know x is 8, I can answer this question. How long is LM? LM is 3x plus 7, so I take that 8, and I go back here and I replace it for the x. So LM equals 3 times the value of x, which is 8, plus 7. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 7 is 31. And that's the end of this example. It has a couple of things.